What's up guys, welcome back to my channel, GGFOREX here, and on today's video I'm going to be going over my trade management that took me out of a trade that I could have won. But this is hindsight. As I like to say on these videos, or what I like to teach you guys, is you do not know what is going to happen, okay? You have a calculated decision and you, calculated decision, and you have to go off that, okay? When you go back to the charts and hindsight says, oh, if only I did this, if only I did that, I would have been X percentage up. Then you sort of kick yourself, you feel bad, you start thinking about your strategy and you start thinking, what am I doing wrong? Why did I do that? Why didn't I do this? And you start questioning yourself. So what I want this video to do is help you guys realize that, one, if you're following your trade plan and you're sticking to your rules, it's okay that if you cancelled a pending order, that it would have worked out. Okay, so you missed out on your percentage growth, but you stuck to your plan, you stuck to your rules. You should be happy. You should not kick yourself for missing that trade, because you know the market offers thousands and thousands of opportunities all hours of the day to get into the market. Okay, you do not want FOMO to mess with your head, and then when that opportunity or situation, that's the word I'm looking for, when that situation happens again, you do not think, oh, I missed out on this one, so I'm just going to pull the trigger, because you're ignoring your plan, you're ignoring your trade, you're ignoring what you want to happen, because you know last time you did this, you missed out on X percentage. Now I'm going to show you what I missed out on, which is NU. I've already showed the GGFOREX group down below a few days ago now, because I like to give them up-to-date information, and then I put that information on YouTube for you guys, so I want to prioritize them, right? So this is an NU trade. I cancelled out of my NU trade, right, for an AU. Now the reason for this is because NU and AU are correlating pairs. So if I went both in, which I was at the start on NU and AU, I like the setups, but then I realized, hey, if this loses, they could both lose, okay? It's kind of like GU and EU. They're both correlating pairs as well. So I like to choose the setup that I prefer, the one that has the higher probability in my eyes. Remember, it's a probability game. And when I looked at it, and I'll break down the trades that I'm about to in a second, of my NU and AU, why I liked AU a lot better, I'll explain the reasons. Now, NU played out beautiful. It was a 1 to 5. I've already showed the group, as I already said. But I preferred AU. I'm in AU now. I'm in that trade and I'm in drawdown. So if this happens, right, if I cancel my pending order on NU, right, and I left AU and AU loses, I cannot be mad at myself, okay? Because I do not control the outcome. This is what I want you to get. I don't want you to beat yourself up. If you stuck to your plan, if you stuck to your rules, be happy with that. Don't kick yourself. Learn from maybe that setup. Maybe that setup was better. Maybe it wasn't. Maybe that is just the way it is. Okay? Sometimes you're going to get ugly setups that work, and you're going to get beautiful setups that don't. Okay? This is just a part of the process. So now I'm going to break down NU, show you AU that I'm in currently, and yeah, we'll just go for now, and I'll show you how the correlating pairs can also affect you mindset wise, if that makes sense. But let's just jump. Okay guys, so this is loading. This is my NU trade. As you can see, it worked out beautifully to the pip. Very annoying, right? Well, no, I'm not annoyed, because my forecast was right. And how I was looking at it was this on a 15-minute chart. Just scroll back through, and I'll do the replay tool as well, so you guys can see why I got in this trade and why I didn't. Okay, so where's the replay tool? Here. Okay. So what did I notice? Well, I like to show you guys it a lot. Okay, session times. This happened at a perfect session time. Right, let me just, you guys okay? Right, okay. So as you can see, this purple box is my Asian consolidation. London Open broke the highs, broke the lows, okay? Now, what I wanted to happen was a break of structure down here to show me that, hey, this could be a reversal. This makes a lot of sense to me. It's broken the highs, it's broken lows, broken structure, and I want to see if it makes targets along the way. Okay, so let me just play this out. So now we've got my breaker structure. This is again an extra confirmation in my trading plan of confirmations of, yes, this trade is looking good, because I got my consolidation, it's broke the highs, it's now broken the lows, broken structure. This could be on the downside, right? So now I want to wait for a pullback and see if it flags back to my area. So I want to see if I can find a bottom. See, as you can see here, it is also making equal lows. Again, more targets for me, confirming that it wants to go to the downside. Okay, so I'm seeing this. I'm going to get my fibs out. I'm going to go from the top of that swing to the bottom of this swing. It's in my kill zone, okay, from the 7-1 to the 88.6. Let's just play it out, blah, blah, blah. Beautiful flag back. People, again, right, remember what the markets do. They mess with your emotions. People would have seen this huge bullish move up and said, hey, this is now bullish, okay? Because they would have seen this as a breaker structure to the high side, this big bullish push up. But again, you need to see the bigger picture, okay? You need to understand what is going on. Again, this would include top-down analysis, high time frame, points of interest. This is just a smaller version of what I was seeing, a breakdown on NU, right? Okay, came down, it is beautifully. I entered on the 1 hour time frame on this, but I'm just showing you on the 15 so you can see it more in detail. And eventually came down, hit TP during the New York session. So it triggered in New York session and New York session, London session crossover, and triggered TP in the New York session around about 7:15 GMT time, right? So I cancelled my pending order on this because I found a better setup on AU, which is what I am in now. Okay, so this is what I've seen on AU. Same situation, right? Because again, they are correlating pairs, but for me, the safer option was this. So if I go to the replay tool, you'll see what I was seeing at the time. Okay, so get rid of that because that'll just confuse you. I was seeing consolidation, London Open, right? Let me just zoom in so you can see. London Open broke the highs, broke the lows. What am I looking for? Break a structure. Definitely broke structure to the downside. Then what did it do? It added to more equal lows again. So this to me was the better trade. Not only are retail traders going to be seeing this as a head and shoulders, which if they're going to see this, they can see that it's roughly it. Head and shoulders, that sort of move will be slightly different to that. That sort of head and shoulders. There's a wonky one, there's a wonky head, but there's a head and shoulders. So I know people will be going to be putting their buy stops here, okay, or sell stops, or whatever you want to call it, right? I know they're going to be doing that. So I wanted to see my candle up here. It's a 1 hour candle I was trading off of. So let's go to that time frame. My trading off of that. Oh god damn it. There we go. Got blue lines everywhere now. Just delete that before you get confused. So yeah, so let me break this down faster, okay? So you got consolidation, London Open, broke the highs, broke the lows, adding more targets, more juicier targets than on NU, okay? So to me, this was the better trade. But then, as I say, you cannot control the outcome. This is what happened on AU, okay? And now, if you know AU, you've been trading for a while, pause, stop it. Trading for a while, you know AU moves so slow. Like, it is the most painful trades to trade, okay? So, most painful pairs to trade, that's what I'm trying to say, right? So, my original targets have just been taken, right? but it has added some more, which is kind of annoying. I'd rather it flag back, keeping these targets, which means there's more incentive to go down. And if you have a look up here, you've got nice 1 hour bearish divergence going up there, coming down here, okay? Also, if I scroll down a bit, you can see goes on for quite a while. You got that. So you got nice bearish divergence across a high time frame. Then you've got breaker structure on that higher time frame. So this is why I cancelled my NU and went for AU. Okay, and then let's just play it for where it is now. If it does play. Again, building liquidity, flagging, and we're here now, and I'm in a trade slightly in drawdown. Okay. Sorry, my dog's just come in. So that is where I am. But if you were to have these two trades and you weren't exactly confident in yourself, your abilities, or where you are at the moment in your trading journey, and you saw yourself cancel NU and it played out beautifully, you'd be questioning yourself, why did I do that? What am I doing wrong? What am I not seeing? Well, and the reality is you're doing everything fine. If that is part of your trading plan, not to trade the same correlating pairs in the same direction, because it lessens the risk. Because again, you can win NU and AU. Like I could win AU, right? And I know, let's say I kept NU on and I won that one as well. Great, but there was high risk. It could have easily lost NU and I could easily lost AU, and then I've been kicking myself saying, why did I have pendings on the same currency pairs, right? You never kick yourself when you win, you always kick yourself when you lose. So you need to understand that it's okay to miss these trades, and it's Hendrix. That's nasty. He's licking himself, it's minging. It's okay to cancel pending orders because it's going with your trading plan. Again, it's all about risk management. It's all about protecting your capital at the end of the day. So what I want you guys to do is just not beat yourself up for cancelling pendings that work out. Okay, you did it for a reason, believe in yourself, and it will save you in the long term. When you go against your plan and you win, that is when it gets dangerous, because you're gonna do it again, but it's gonna bite you back 10 times harder. Like when people risk more than they should and they win and they have a big euphoria moment, again, with your emotions, it's going to backfire somewhere down the line, and it will bust you. It will make you blow accounts because you're not learning from your mistakes. You're not sticking to your plan. Stick to your plan. Whether you win or lose, adjust your plan after a certain amount of trades. So let's say on correlating pairs, just do a 25 trade block. Do it. Do the test on a demo account, right? Where you trade both correlating pairs and see which you win more. Do you win more when you cancel one and go with what you think's the better trade, or do you win more when you stick it on both? Okay, let's say you have 1% on NU, 1% on AU. Which pairs work out best? Maybe you're not going to trade certain pairs. So this is something I want you to learn along your journey, is just test out what works best. For me, trading both directions on correlating pairs is too much risk, because I know it can flip at a heartbeat and I'll lose. And instead of losing 1%, I would lose 2, excuse me, because I didn't stick to my plan and I got greedy because I thought, well, this looks like a great setup, I'm gonna win on both trades. There's no guarantee of winning this. You can have the best setups and the most confirmations in the world. Again, you do not control the outcome. So it's all about protecting your capital at the end of the day, which I hope is what the message of this video is getting across. Don't beat yourself up for protecting your capital, is what I'm trying to say. Even if you do lose, you would have won, but you protected yourself. That's okay. That's the main message, is what I'm trying to get out of this, and I hope it's come across okay and I haven't just waffled on. But let me know in the comment box below if that made sense and it did help you, because I know a couple of you guys will beat yourself up over doing that sort of thing, but just know that it's perfectly okay, because at the end of the day, you made a decision, educated, calculated decision, and that was the best decision you could have made that would protect your capital. You went with what you believed was the higher probability setup, and you just risked that. Okay? So guys, if you like that, let me know in the comments below. Like, share, subscribe. If you haven't joined the GGFOREX group, the link is down there. I'm happy to help you as much as I possibly can, and I will of course keep you updated on my FTMO challenge as I'm going through. Hopefully AU plays out, okay? But if it doesn't, I'll let you know, and I'm not going to beat myself up, okay? It is what it is. Love you all. Like, share, subscribe. I'll see you on the next one.